The longer I'm alive, the more I realize that certain notions are just nonsense. They're abstractions that are the result of too much education, too much schooling. But they mean nothing really. Notions like security, safety, health, these are meaningless. In Thai, they don't make much distinction between adjectives and nouns. You can make a noun out of an adjective by saying quam in front of it, but people usually don't bother. And in my travels, I've met plenty of people who were uninsured. If you travel through, villages in the developing world, most people don't worry about abstract notions like safety or security. They either experience anxiety or they don't, or pain or they don't. Most of the time I've been alive, I haven't felt anxiety or pain unless I brought it on myself deliberately. I mean, most of the time those are optional. But yet we spend a great deal of time trying to protect ourselves from abstract notions. And that's what book learning's all about, really. It's inventing abstractions, or that's certainly what sociology is all about, and a lot of psychology, popular psychology especially, is inventing terms and then trying to make people think this is important, this invention you made. But I remember I was traveling to Mexico with my friend from Columbia, Missouri. We drove to Juarez, Mexico. And at the border of El Paso and Juarez, we went into a Woolworths to buy something. And he was a Spanish major at the University of Missouri. He was a junior. He spoke Spanish okay. But we realized that the girl at the cash register spoke fluent Spanish and English and was making 75 cents an hour. And here he was paying the University of Missouri to give him a degree, a Bachelor of Arts, in Spanish language and culture. There's another one, culture. And we just laughed at the absurdity of this situation. So I think any time we spend dwelling on abstractions or trying to ensure ourselves, Helen Keller said, the reason nobody ever experiences security is because it doesn't exist. Life is either an exciting adventure or it is nothing. And this was said by a woman who was born blind and deaf and dumb. So if she can say that, I guess I could say it too. And I just did.